All right, Shalom. First and foremost, all praise and glory and honor is going to Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, Bashim Kakodash, double honors to the apostles, elders of the great millstone. Shalom to the hopeful elect. This is another edition of GMS News and Prophecy. We're one step closer to the worldwide implementation of the microchip implant, which is the mark of the beast. And what I have here is another article from Biometric Update. And it's this is dated December 22nd, 2020, the year of prophecy. And it says Togo hopes to launch new biometric ID card in 2021. All right, jump right into it. It says the minister in charge of digital economy and digital transformation in the West African nation of Togo, Senna Lawson, says one of the big digital projects the country is looking up to next year is the rollout of a new biometric ID card for citizens. The minister made the disclosure in an interview on the occasion of the 2020 special report of Women in Gov Tech. Lawson said the project has been in the works in the last couple of years and is inspired by India's Aadhaar digital ID program. All right, so this is big news. They're also pushing for national ID in other countries in West Africa. So this is like the whole regional. This is beginning to be a whole regional project, a regional thing, and the majority of those people down there are Israelites. Okay, all right. The majority of the people in West Africa are Israelites, and to get these people identified in a major way is a part of E's agenda, you know. And like you mentioned, India has a program like that. So once these databases and these cards and things are rolled out, we're going to see the transition from having your card or using your card to using the microchip implant. Now, could the chip implant, could that be used in conjunction with the biometric ID card as well? That's possible. You know, that's something that Esau has done before, where you would have one technology, but you could still, you know, with these EMV chip cards on your debit or credit card, you can still swipe, but then they introduce the EMV chip, where you can insert your chip as well. So now, you know, it's not far-fetched to see them have the chip implant and these ID cards and just the whole system. And that's what we're seeing. We're seeing this image of the beast emerge, which is basically a surveillance society. Okay. Let's read some more. It says in Togo, several million people still have no basic form of legal identification, as existing civil registration systems do not reach the entire population. Women are disproportionately affected by the lack of ID, making it difficult, nay, impossible, for them to do essential things like opening a bank account, enrolling kids in school, benefiting from health insurance, or getting a mobile phone number. It also limits the reach of digitized social protection schemes, she noted. All right, so, you know, once again, the serpent is targeting the woman, all right? And that's been a theme for the latter half of this year, 2020, is Esau setting women up in more positions, you know, let them have more leverage in this society. Starting with Joe Biden here in America and Kamala Harris being the president-elect and vice president-elect. That's essentially because, you know, Kamala's a Israelite, you know, father's from the islands, I believe, a Benjamite. Okay, well, I believe her mother's an East Indian. But nevertheless, that's the serpent and Eve, and by using women in these ways, that's more power, you know. You know, of course, to get also children indoctrinated and included in these new changes as well. And of course, the men are going to follow. So now it says, with the population of 8 million citizens, the minister stated that the new ID would not only provide a biometric proof of ID for its holders, but will be the new platform, right? It's a new image, new normal, okay? Upon with other national projects, such as the establishment of a single social registry, universal health insurance, etc., will be developed. Okay, so amen, the prophecy in Revelation 13 chapter is being played out right before our eyes. But Esau has to get the system and things in place, and these things are being manifested really rather quickly. Okay, it says, backed by law, our new foundational ID will enable people to prove they are who they say they are. This way, they can have easier access to services provided by both the public and private sectors. Ultimately, our new national digital ID will facilitate access to credit, health services, reduce fraud in the banking sector, ensure the targeted distribution of aid in the social sector, and improve educational and administrative follow-up for citizens, she said further in the interview. The new ID card, she added, is a key component of Togo Digital 2025, a plan that details the country's digital transformation agenda in the next 5 years. Okay. It says flagship digital project for 2020. Asked about what she thinks was her country's landmark digital project of the year 2020, Lawson cited an electronic payment platform which was designed to facilitate social safety net payments for thousands of citizens with digital ID in the wake of the pandemic. All right, the C-19. So, like I said, this is, like I said before, other brothers, apostles, elders, we've said that this is the perfect crisis that the elites behind the scenes can use to push these other governments and countries toward their agenda, their one world agenda in wickedness. Okay? And as more and more of these projects and these programs are implemented around the world, the more Israelites, Lord willing, the elect are going to be able to wake up and see what the apostles and elders and men and teachers and prophets of great millstone have been saying, man. Got this guy General Yohana speaking about, take the V and things like that. When taking that's just going to lead you to further degradation and destruction from the Lord ultimately. Okay, all right. He's not warning you about what Esau's doing and the wolf that's coming, because he's a wolf himself. He runs with the same pack. This is Revelation 13 and 15. And I'm going to close out. Revelation 13. It says, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast. That's what we're seeing. The image of the beast is this new world, global world project of digitization and transhumanism and cashless society that's taking shape in the world, man. Where everything is identified through computers, who you are, where you're going, where you're from. Everything is going to be on a database that the elite banking families of these Edomites can control. So he has the power right now to give life unto this new system. It says that the image of the beast should both speak, and it's starting to speak. That's why, these articles come out and we prophets can speak on them, because they're manifesting themselves. All right, the programs are already in place. It says, and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. Because you got to think, if you are not in the system in the near future, then if this pandemic is continue to go on, well, if you're not in the system, then you could be a potential threat to others around you, and they could, lock you up and then, give you the death penalty for not complying. However, Esau wants it to go, but, you could be destroyed by the system for that, So it says, and he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond. Remember, we're talking about India, West Africa, Europe, soon to be America. These other countries are already in these programs. Okay? Small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. And that's the ultimate chip. Now, there's one more that I wanted to read. Let's see. I have to go back. Right? Now, this is from December 14, 2020. It says, facial recognition deployed in convenience stores in Mexico, England, Singapore. New York City tightens retail biometric rules. So this new biometric system is emerging. It says convenience stores around the world are turning to facial recognition and computer vision to reduce theft and facilitate biometric payments, among other applications. A new, visibility partnership and an existing Face Watch deployment particularly show momentum in the sector, because the future is really in tech and how AI works. It says businesses in New York City, this is here in Babylon the Great, America, will be required to post a public notice if they use facial recognition at the city council voted to enact new restrictions on retail biometrics, Venture Beat report. So it's definitely being pushed out here in America as well. Right? It says all over the world. So this new image is the picture, all right, the bigger picture. This image can be seen, But with that, I'm going to end it here. I want to give all praise, and glory, and honors unto Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua, by Hashem Kakwadash, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom.